men want you. It makes you a man eater. I heard a photographer named, his name is Jamel. He likes shooting women that are man eaters. And they're the type of women that when men see them, they're scared to approach. I want you to be that woman.
I've had that happen before.
I want you to be that woman. Not him, he approached her. He jumped out there and he made that.
All right, so we should be live. You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so let's make sure. And we are. Should be live. Yeah, we live. You hear me? Yeah, we live. All right, so let's make sure.
Okay, great.
All right, so for everybody that's watching right now, give me 20 seconds to edit this caption right quick. Did you get that notification that I tagged you in something?
Yes, it came across the phone. I see it. I was watching on
Okay.
my other.
All right, so I also tagged you again. All right, so people commenting already. So I don't know if you can see these comments, but I'm gonna pop them up on the screen. We have my guy Earl, who we go to the gym together. Can you see that comment?
Yeah, I see the eyes.
Yeah,
She looks
and then
so amazing. Thank you.
he also said she looks so amazing.
Yes, I see that. Thank you, Earl.
The hard eyes. I mean, with not the hard eyes, with the heart. All right. Give me a second. She looks so amazing. Let me check YouTube. Make sure we live on YouTube. The downside of doing all this by myself is I know I'm moving slow. So y'all gotta excuse me. And my phone finna die. Hold on. All right, that was not part of the plan. I didn't expect my phone to die.
You saved
But
it.
yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right, so let's make sure for everybody that's watching on YouTube, let's make sure you are able to see me. And yes, I am live on YouTube also. Now, the one thing I don't like is I can't pop up the YouTube comments on the stream at all. So I can pop up Facebook's,
Yeah.
but I can't pop up YouTube's.
And I was able to see the comments when you made it pop up across the screen. I was able to see it.
You was?
Yeah.
Okay. So for everybody that's watching on YouTube, thank you. Oh, I got 9 people on YouTube. Okay, so YouTube is 9 people. Facebook, it says it's 7. Now, since we were just becoming Facebook friends today, you can't see the people that's watching it from my fan pages.
Right.
So the people that's on my fan pages that's watching this, you won't be able to see them at all. Shout out to Keith Burks, my other guy I go to the gym with. I'm a personal trainer. I do personal training on the side. So
Okay.
Speaking of that, every video I do, I have to do this. Let's get in the camera. Rebirth clothing. But yeah, I'm off that.
Okay.
Shout out to Chuck. We see Caitlin. She said, hey.
Hey, Kaylin. Kaylin Wise.
All right, let's make sure YouTube is good. Okay, let's pop on YouTube on my. All right, so this is the part of the stream where, since we live, I can't edit this out. But she said, I'm going to go ahead and do my intro. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to start. So how's everyone doing? My name is John, the host of EVON TV, EVON Magazine, or the creator of EVON Magazine, and 6 other magazines. Today, I have Brooke Smith from Memphis with me, who I thought was a model, but she's trying to get into it. Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna put your Instagram up on the. We go stroll your Instagram live. Is that okay?
Okay, that's cool.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and Fat Camp. Fat Camp meets Rebirth. These are, for everybody that's watching, these are fitness groups. Rebirth is a fitness group, which is the guy that's on the hoodie. Fat Camp is a group also that's ran by Earl. All right, so let's go ahead and show. Shout out to Jay Will that's watching. They just hearted up the live. Matter of fact, everybody that hearts it up, if I miss shouting you out, my bad. There's a lot of comments coming in right now. So we are going to stroll your Facebook. Are you on Instagram more or are you on Facebook more?
I'm more so on Instagram.
What's on Instagram?
I post more on Facebook, but Instagram is more notification wise. They give me more notifications. So, but mutually, I do both.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see how this looks. Y'all can't see it yet, but here it goes. So what I'm going to do is take me and you out of the stream. Now, when I take us, where's this camera at? When I take us out of the stream, they're not going to be able to hear us, if I'm correct.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stroll in the ways. Now, they may be able to hear us. I don't know. Let me turn my volume up on Facebook and see. But we go stroll to Instagram. I'm gonna pop these questions up on the screen right quick. Let me take this down. So we got Caitlin, who said Memphis in the house. We also have Earl, who said the Memphis women get down in the kitchen. He said, can you cook?
I can cook a little. I'm still in the learning phases. I'm only 24, so I got a little time.
What's your favorite food?
Pasta. Alfredo.
Pasta?
Yeah. Like chicken Alfredo. I wouldn't just say pasta because pasta could be like spaghetti. So I'm going to specify.
So I know I asked you this, but how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
How many tattoos do you have?
I have 6 tattoos.
You said 6?
Yeah, 6.
Jesus. I know this mic is not going to give me problems on live. Everything go wrong the moment you go live. Nyoka, who's a model in my city. Oh, speaking of that, I know okay. So I wanted to keep this conversation unplanned and unscripted, so I didn't even introduce myself to you either.
Right.
So we're gonna do all that on live. Nyoka said, hold on, let me bring it back up. She said, beautiful young lady. She'll have no problem in the modeling field.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, that's why I thought you already modeled.
I get that a lot.
Then we have Earl. He says 24. Well, I'm 23. I can show you a thing or three in the kitchen.
Okay, Earl.
All right, let's see. All right, so you're gonna show your Instagram. I'm gonna take us both out the stream, but they might still be able to hear us. But I'm gonna take us out of the stream. I'm gonna watch the stream back and just to hear if they can hear us. Oh, speaking of that, let me get back in the camera. Speaking of that, if you see me look, let me take this off. If you see me look, this way, it's because you see this blue light that's on my face. It's a monitor right here. So
Okay.
I have to always do this to make sure that my camera angle and all that stuff is in focus. No, then obviously I got my phone, stuff like that. And then right here, I have another computer screen. So I got three things around me that I need to look at just to make sure everything is in view. Because my camera has a tendency of I got fast autofocus. If I move too fast, it'll end up catching that and not catching me. So
okay, that's fine. I get it.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and show your Instagram, and then we will start the conversation. All right, so we are back. Now, I don't know if they was able to hear anything, but I wasn't talking during this. All right, so let me go ahead and introduce myself because I know you know me as EVON. You know me as EVON Models, right?
Right.
Now, I also do magazine publications. I have 6 magazines. I got EVON Magazine. I got Bold Magazine. I got EVON Kids. I got an all men's EVON magazine. I have an all black models magazine. And then I have a plus size models magazine. So I got 6 magazines. And then I got obviously I got the modeling team. Everything is named after EVON. So everything is literally named after my daughter. So my daughter's middle name is EVON. So anytime you do a shoot and you want to get your photos in a magazine, make sure you hit me up first. Matter of fact, your first shoot I want in my magazine. Okay?
Okay. I got you.
And if you don't forget, I'll actually mail you a magazine for free.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I won't forget. Because now I'm gonna actually be expecting you to do a photo shoot. All right. Nyoka said, welcome. And then Caitlin said she agrees with Nyoka. She definitely would have, what it says. She definitely wouldn't. She has her own look.
Thank you. I try.
So what makes you want to model?
It's something that I've always been interested in, but I never took it seriously. Of course, I'm pretty sure you hear this so often. I love to take pictures, but with me, it's kind of backwards. I hate taking pictures. I hate for other people to take my picture. So I kind of don't, it kind of sounds crazy for me to like be interested in modeling, but it's more than just a picture to me. It's more than just taking a picture. I see the bigger picture of it all. Like, I feel like I have the look or I have what it takes to be like the next big thing or to make a difference to someone, kind of being representation for the next person coming behind me. If that makes sense.
Now, are y'all on lockdown?
Actually, we just got back on restriction last Monday. So
Yeah,
now
because
we're on curfew.
this is y'all second. That was your second lockdown, right?
Right.
Yeah, because in Wisconsin, we had our first one in March. Now I'm expecting us to have another one, but it's like I heard Atlanta and I heard Cali was all on lockdown, and it's like, oh, we ain't got lockdown yet.
Yeah, we're back on lockdown.
Yeah. So, how's the modeling in your city?
I really can't say it because I don't have any modeling experience. I'm originally from Georgia, so I've been living here about 3 or 4 years now. So I follow a few photographers on Instagram, and I love their work. I don't know anyone specific by name, but I do follow different people and see things. I think it's kind of very innovative here. Go with the flow, be yourself.
Caitlin said, no problem. Every woman has their unique look. The personality helps you stand out.
That's so true. I agree, Caitlin.
Do you have any photographers hitting you up about doing a photo shoot?
I've been in contact with a few, but never to the extent of me modeling. They are kind of just regular photographers, and they ask the same thing you ask. Oh, do you model? And my answer is always no. So,
how's your support system? Like, do you have a support system? Because I always have to ask people that question.
Yeah, I definitely get it. I would say I have a great support system. I'm actually dating someone right now, so he's in the military. He supports me fully through everything I do. I have a loving, caring mom. She's always in my corner. My dad, he's here. And I have a host of friends that they're ready to ride. Whatever it is, what it is.
What do you plan on doing? Shows or I think fast shows gonna be going for a while, but what do you want to do? Shows or shoots?
I think my biggest goal would be shoots.
Shoots.
I feel like doing shows is kind of something I would grow into, but starting off shoots.
I think shoots. I think majority of models will fare better if they just did shoots.
Yeah.
I'm not against fashion shows, I just don't think fashion shows have the same reach as shoots do.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're short. Now, if you're tall, it's a little bit different. But if you're short, I just think shoots work better. Maybe because I'm just more into, even though I started in fashion shows, I actually think shoots is better. Unless it's something about you fashion show wise that really makes you different from everybody else that's in the show.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't I can't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. There's nothing wrong with fashion shows for people who are watching. I know every time I get on live, I always say I don't care for fashion shows. There's nothing wrong with shows. I just think majority of models are fare better if they just stuck to shoots.
I get it.
My opinion. Even though I started in fashion shows, my first love in modeling was fashion shows. And then it's like it just get to a point where it's like if you've done 5 fashion shows in your city, you've done all of them.
Right.
You know, same models. It's usually the same models and the same designers, which means if it's the same models and the same designers, it's usually the same people that's in the crowd.
Yeah.
The only thing about the shows that's different is the people that's running the show and the theme of the show. Other than that, all these fashion shows tend to be the same. Here. Now, in other places, I don't know, but stick to shoots. Now, I need to find something to prop up this. All right, give me a second. If only y'all were able to see the stuff that y'all can't see in camera view. It's hella cluttered right now. So excuse me. For everybody that's watching right now, thank you. I can't see exactly who's watching, but for everybody who is watching, thank you. For the 6 people that's on YouTube, because I've never had that many people watch this on YouTube this late. Thank you. Now, whoever is watching this on YouTube, comment. Go ahead, comment. Leave me a comment. Share the video. So for somebody who wants to get into modeling, do you have anything you want to ask me in general?
At the moment, I really don't have any specific questions. Just what's your interest? Like, how did you take an interest to this? What brought you to this industry of doing magazines, modeling, all this?
10 years ago, 11 years ago, 1 on 12 years, I used to be a music artist. So I was performing out of state. I was performing at our local shows. I used to perform at fashion shows, right? So at the time when I was doing music, it was barely any artists performing at fashion shows. Like modeling and music back then wasn't so, at least in my city, it wasn't so tuned in together. Like a lot of artists here, they specifically aim for models in their music videos. When I was doing music, it wasn't like that. So by me performing at fashion shows, it led into one of the people who I'm best friends with asking me to come with him and help him with a fashion show organization.
Okay.
And I did that, and people started listening to my music. They did not. So, you know, typically as a male artist, you typically try to draw in women.
Yeah.
So usually at your music shows, when you're a local artist, it's a lot of males. Even though you make music for women, right? So I got put into a fashion show organization, and from that moment forth, nobody was hitting me up about music. I only got hit up about modeling. So I was doing fashion shows and still being a music artist. But when I was promoting, hey, I got a show at this club come out. It was only guys there, right? And then when I was like, hey, casting call at Mayfair Mall come out, a bunch of women was coming. And it's like, you know what? I might as well go where I'm starting to draw more of an audience. So I went more into modeling than music. My goal originally was to mix modeling and music, but I got so deep into modeling that it overshadowed my music. So I had to retire as a local artist. Now I am thinking about coming back in January. People that's watching, I am thinking about coming back. Like maybe just a one-time thing. I don't have the time to do it full time anymore.
Right.
So if I come back, it's gonna probably be one song, one music video, and then that's it. Just to get that itch out. So yeah, I started in fashion shows. I don't know if I want to say this. I started in fashion shows. In the fashion show, the organization that I was mainly promoting, Jesus. I'm not gonna say what the issue was, but this is what I'm gonna say. My goal with modeling, since I'm so stuck in modeling, is to become 10 times bigger than the model organization that I started with.
Okay.
My goal is to outlast everybody I started with. Yeah. So without telling what my issues was, you should know about my goals to outlast everybody. It's a reason for it. Like it's a deeper reason for it. I just don't want to talk about it on live.
I got you.
But yeah, the goal is to outlast everybody, to be bigger than everybody, and to be bigger than the organization as a unit times 10.
Right.
So it's one of those things where it's like when you start something, people tell you that you can't do it, and you just got to prove that you can.
Right.
And then it's like once you start it and you get good, the goal now is to eclipse them. I'm in one of those situations right now. You know, it's definitely for me is that serious. You know, I don't like. This is the one thing about modeling that I don't like is when somebody tells a model or anybody that I made you. Because at one point in time, when it came to the fashion shows, I was like one of the top 3 people here that was known for fashion shows. But I was in control of nothing.
Right.
Like I was a promoter. I was the guy who was getting the models to come out to the casting calls. I was the one that was promoting the show. I was the one that was doing all that. So it kind of it got me to a point where it's like when people knew about fashion shows, it's because they seen me talking about it. But to have somebody say, I made you, it's like, you know what? I ain't doing fashion shows no more. I'm gonna do my own thing. Everything is named after my daughter for a reason. Because what that does is it allows me to not quit regardless of what. So by everything being named after her, it definitely gives me reason to eclipse everybody 10 times.
I get it. It's a motivation thing for you, and
Yeah.
It's more so personal, and it's also at the same time it's a legacy you're building, and it's something you're leaving for her. So I get it.
Yeah. So I tell people right now, my magazine itself. Matter of fact, I think even myself is bigger than the modeling organization I was with. But my goal is to be 10 times bigger. My magazine, I want my magazine to be so huge that when people name Wisconsin models or anybody with modeling in Wisconsin, either I come up first or my magazine comes up first. Once that happens, once I get to that point, mission accomplished. I literally might retire. Yeah. I've talked about this on Facebook before, but I try to sum it up with my goal in modeling is to be bigger than everybody I started with. Even though it's nothing personal against anybody I started with itself. I mean, the individual people, but
it's just the goal. I get it.
Because people know who I am in Milwaukee, so I don't want to say shit. And then it's like, speaking of that, YouTube I can't cuss on YouTube. But it's nothing personal with anybody. But I remember all that. I remember what I went through doing these fashion shows in Milwaukee. Like, people wouldn't give me my credit or nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. And she left, but she'll be back. All right, let me see. Let me check these comments right quick. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Brooke. She'll be back, y'all. Matter of fact, let me make sure she's coming back. BH, what's up? Oh, yeah, she's back. Oh, no, you good. All right, so can you see that comment? It says, hey, Jonathan. Hey, Brooke.
Hi. How do you pronounce Emicia?
Yeah.
McCurtis.
And then we have BH, who, all right, so the reason why he say Murdoch is because he commented on YouTube.
Okay.
His actual name is Breon Heath. So I call him BH. He's a photographer from Florida.
Okay.
He said, hey, John. And then he said, hey, Brooke.
Hi.
Yeah, so that's my goal. Besides getting my magazine is already worldwide, but honestly, I wanted to grow and get bigger, more people to know about it. But besides outlasting everybody, and it's not just the people who are in my circle I started with, that's everybody. Anybody who was doing modeling 10, 12 years ago, I want to outlast everyone. So it's like, I want to sell more records than everyone. All right. I want to win more championships. I want a bigger name than everyone. It ain't no competition, but that's the goal.
It's personal.
It's personal, but it ain't personal. Because I still see these people. Every now and then I still talk to them. But the goal is to last longer than everybody. And I know one thing with models is you'll see a girl, she'll start modeling, and then 5 years later she's gone.
Yeah.
That's how I want it to be. I want to be the last person in 2010 that started at that time to be around. And I want to be the most active.
Okay.
So it's personal. In my head, it's personal, but in my heart, it's not, because I still see these people. Some of these people I see in the gym. But in my head, that's the goal. It's literally to outlast all my peers. Somebody commented right quick. He said, thanks. What did he say?
Thanks for
putting out part of my government. Hey, look, BH, I had to say who you were, because that Murdoch name looked crazy, especially when you don't have a profile, a picture to it. All right, let's make sure the screen can hear you. Oh yeah, they can hear you. They can hear you. All right, so everybody that gets into modeling, it should always be stuff that you want to know. Because you never just want to just get into this and be blinded. So anybody you work with, especially as a new model, always ask questions.
Yeah.
Because people gonna tell you what they want you to know or what you want to hear. They don't typically tell you the bad stuff. You know, so always, you know, at least want to know something. Now, and I'm not even saying that towards me, but just in general. Do you know what kind of modeling you want to do?
I don't.
What are you comfortable with?
I don't have any limitations, if that makes sense. Like, I'm a very free-spirited person, so.
Do you follow any models? Matter of fact, let me go to Instagram. Do you follow any models or photographers that you like they work and you want to do what they do or shoot?
One model in particular, I know her personally, so that's why I follow her. Her name is Acacia McBride. And she just does like a variety of things. Like she does hair, makeup, it's like just different things. So
I'm actually about to tag Memphis photographer in this comment section.
okay.
I'm actually gonna tag him in here and see if he actually gets his notification. Join. Oh, speaking of that, if you ever see me go live, right?
Okay.
And especially when I'm going live and it's about a topic and you want to join, click that link that I inbox you. That's your own actual link to always get into the chat or into the room if you see me go live.
So it doesn't change.
Not for you. No. It changes. How do I say it? It changes, but when I send it to somebody, it's their own person.
Okay. I get it.
Because usually I go live with photographers. So I usually go live with BH and Clyde, maybe some local photographers and stuff like that. And we talk about modeling. And I always be one of the models to chime in, not in the comment section, like verbally talk. Now, it's because it's funny. When I do this on YouTube without going live on Facebook, I have 8 people in here. Then like I go live on Facebook and it's like people be like, I'm not ready. I ain't made up. It's like, look, we ain't doing nothing but going live. But when I do this on YouTube, people easily join.
Yeah.
You know, obviously on Instagram they do the same thing. Speaking of that, this for everybody that's watching, give me a second. We're about to go live. Want to go live on Instagram too? Oh no, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't, can you?
I don't know how to do it.
You know, you can only go live on Instagram. I can go live on Instagram from my computer from this broadcasting thing. But in your situation, you can only go live if you are on your phone. But what I am going to do, everybody that's watching, give me a sec. I'm about to go live on Instagram, and I'm gonna tell them to come on over and join the YouTube chat. I mean the YouTube live. So, give me a second. I definitely need somebody to sit right next to me and run all these buttons. All right, give me 1 second. I forgot to even tell YouTube I was live. I mean, not YouTube. I forgot to tell Instagram I was live. second. Let's see. You have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
I don't have any.
No.
If you see my Facebook story and I say don't have any kids, don't pay me no attention. I just be saying that. But yeah, don't have any kids. Kids are bad. All of them. All kids are bad. If my daughter was here, right?
Nephews and nieces, so I definitely
look.
No.
If my daughter was here right now, right there, it's a bear. You can't see it in the view. It's a bear. If my daughter was here right now, she would purposely be standing on the couch right in front of that blanket just to make sure she's in it. That's how bad kids are. When it's just me and her in the house, she won't talk to me. She won't pay me no attention or nothing, right? You know, it's like the moment you get on the phone, they got everything to say.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's exactly how she acts in real life. She will ignore me. She won't say nothing to me. The moment I go live, it's 101 questions. It's who you talking to. It's can I talk to him? Daddy, I want some candy. I want to watch a movie. How do you do this? Can you play like, baby, you wasn't talking to me at all when it was just me and you.
That's normally how it goes.
You know, I tell people don't have any kids. Honestly, hopefully, I hope people know that it's a joke. But kids are bad. All kids, even good kids are bad. And I don't mean it bad. Like, I don't mean bad. Like you got to discipline them all the time. But I have fun with my daughter. Like I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have her. So yeah. I'm not saying like I don't want her, but kids are bad. But you know, she's motivation for everything that I do. All right, y'all. For everybody that's watching, 7 people that's watching on YouTube, 5 people that's watching on Facebook. Give me a second, because I forgot to tell Instagram. I was live. Oh, speaking of that, you take a lot of selfies, right?
I do.
All right, so you can't see me right now. Right? Can you see me right now? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how to take selfies. I don't take photos. I don't be sitting around taking selfies. So, not to get off the topic of modeling, I was in the gym one day holding my phone like this, and all the women who I was training just started dying laughing. I didn't know okay, how do I do this? I didn't know it was I didn't know that, right? I'm way out here like this. Look, I don't take selfies. Men don't take selfies.
Okay.
Well, I don't take selfies. Now I think the video is so dark that Instagram ain't gonna be able to see me anyways. But give me a second. You know what? I'm not finna do that. I should have did it before we went live. But I am going to go live. I'm just not gonna make a story. Have you heard any? What's the bad stories and the bad experiences modeling wise that you've heard?
I haven't heard any bad stories, so I can't say. I mean, even if I would have heard bad stories, I kind of would have to I wouldn't be able to take that from my own experience. I have to deal with things on my own.
Yeah, I'm one of those people where it's like, I know it's not always good, but it's like you gotta experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's not always good. Like when somebody tells you something take it. But when it comes to dealing with people, like if somebody tells me so and so is difficult or they this and they that,
Yeah.
I try not to let somebody else's thoughts on that person affect me.
Right.
Because one thing I know for as long as I've been around, everybody don't like me, right? But it's people who I know that don't like me, who hang with people that work with me. So it's like we not that way to everybody.
Right.
You know, by me being a personal trainer is models who I've trained who would never ever come back and work out with me, right?
Yeah.
Who are friends with models who I train daily. So it's just one of the things where they're like, oh no, John, he be trying to kill me in the gym. Don't go to him. Look, you know, come work out with me for yourself and determine that yourself.
Right. You have to get your own feel for a person.
Let me. Jesus. It's a lot darker in my house than what it looks like on camera. So me going live on Instagram right now, it's super dark.
Yeah.
I
don't imagine.
But I'm gonna see who joins in. So if you see me talking to Instagram too, yeah, people join quick. How y'all doing on Instagram? But what was I finna say? What are your thoughts on modeling agencies? Like, is that a goal of yours?
I feel that is like a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that would be a good thing.
You think it's a good?
Inexperienced and don't know much.
For everyone that's watching on YouTube, for everyone that's watching on Instagram right now, if you leave my Instagram live and hit the link that's in the bio, it will take you to my actual live on Facebook and YouTube with aspiring model Brooke Smith. What would you suggest? So everybody on Instagram right now who see me talking, but you don't see me talking to nobody, it's because I'm live on YouTube. Click the link in the bio, come on over, join the YouTube live, leave a comment. Anybody that's interested in joining into the stream, DM me. I will send you a link to the stream where you could be in the stream also. So everybody that's watching on Instagram, click the link in the bio. Come join the conversation. If you want to join the stream itself, DM me, and then I'll send you the guest room link so you can join into the stream. Yeah, I wasn't expecting many people on Instagram that quick, but I have advice for new models. I got this is my main advice for all new models.
Okay, I'm listening.
If you go get into modeling, I got two advice or two pieces of advice. If you're going to get into modeling, right? My first thing or my biggest thing is at least know what you want to do, right? Because the thing that sucks. Hold on a second. Hey, Clyde. So this is the photographer from Memphis that I was talking about.
Okay.
His Instagram is made by Glide. I'm gonna put his Instagram actually in the comment section. So as soon as we get off live, just put the link in the comment section and check out his work.
Okay.
So he's from Memphis. Let me put that in there right quick. Yep. So I put it in there. You just check him out. as soon as we get off of live. But let me read this comment. He said that boy got a vibe over there. I'm trying to turn my house into a YouTube studio. So my whole living room, I've been talking about this for months. My whole living room will be a YouTube studio. That thing that's on the wall right there will not be there hopefully by this weekend. I'm gonna have a neon sign right there. Even that room right there, that's actually my hallway to my front door and my bathroom. I'm gonna have lights around that. Where is the camera? This opening that's behind me, that's my kitchen. I'm gonna have lights around that. It's gonna look like a professional YouTube studio in here. So hello to everybody that's on Instagram. Click the link in my Instagram bio to join the live conversation with model Brooke Smith on YouTube. If you want to join the stream, DM me and I will send you a link to join the stream so that you can actually join the conversation. But yeah, so my advice for models, my biggest advice is for new models who want to get into it. Have some idea of what you want to do, right?
Right.
And the reason why I say that, it's a lot of comments. I'm gonna read these comments after this. The reason why I say that is because it's gonna suck to be doing modeling for 3, 4, 5 years and you still stuck trying to figure out what you want to do. You know, so like when people say, when people get into modeling because people say that they're cute,
right?
That's cool. That's fine, right? But eventually you gonna run into a photographer where being cute don't matter.
Yeah.
Where he gonna actually want you to model. And that's where it's like, you know, it's kind of like reality hits. It just sucks to be doing modeling 3, 4, 5 years and you still stuck in your city and you can't figure out how to get paid or how to book your own shoots. And I think a lot of times, because it's like a lot of times I think people don't know what they want to do. They just doing it. You know.
So what if you enjoy just doing like?
Oh,
like
if it's not
enjoy doing various things.
Right. Now, if you say, let's say for example, you meet somebody and they ask you, what kind of model, what kind of modeling, what kind of model are you? What do you do? You can't say I do everything. Oh, Clyde, hold on a second. Clyde, her Instagram link is in the caption of this stream. Everybody that's on YouTube, leave this live. Click the link in the bio. Come join the conversation over on YouTube. Join the comment section. If you want to join the stream, DM me. I will send you a link. I can put you in the stream. We can all talk about this. For example, let's say you meet a guy with a camera, right? Or a girl with a camera.
Yeah. You
ask them what kind of photography they do. And they say, I do everything. Compared to a photographer saying, I do fashion or beauty.
Right.
Everything, it's a difference. Obviously, if you got a camera, you can do everything. You can shoot pets and you can shoot kids. You can shoot real estate and you can shoot cars and you can shoot concerts and you can shoot models and you can shoot family photos. Yeah. But it's different when you ask somebody, what do you do? And they're able to give you the lane that they do. Compared to a model, when somebody hits you up and you say, I do everything. Yeah, you may do everything, but it still helps if you know exactly what you do. Because everything is not, nobody does everything.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
know, it's like 21 different forms of modeling. You can't do all of them. It's impossible. You know, it's like, for example, a model she may be 5'2", and she say, I do high fashion modeling. Everybody that's on Instagram, excuse what I'm about to say, but you can't be 5'2" and do high fashion modeling because it's a criteria, right? 1% of the world population can do high fashion modeling. And the thing is, it sucks to be modeling for so long and nobody ever told you that. And then you go apply to an agency, a high fashion agency, which is majority of agencies, and they reject you. You don't know why.
Right.
Or it always helps to know exactly, to be able to pinpoint what you do.
Right. That makes sense.
Speaking of that, let me read these comments. I got a whole lot of comments. That boy got a vibe. BH said you could have lied. You could have lied to me about you don't shoot selfies. I don't do selfies. If y'all understood how long it take me to get a good photo and selfies, I don't do selfies. For everybody that's on Instagram and watching this, the reason why it looks so dark is because I got, obviously you could tell I got neon lights in the background. This is my YouTube setup. If you join the stream, it don't look as dark as it does on Instagram because obviously our cell phones are not that good in low light. Let's see. What's her Instagram? Yeah, her Instagram is in the link in the caption of the video.
Yeah.
I'll get on your YouTube. Speaking of that, good looking, Clyde. Everybody that clicks the link in my bio when you join the YouTube stream, subscribe to my YouTube. Come on, y'all. I need to get my Instagram so big. I mean, not my Instagram. I need to get my YouTube so big that I don't have to do the streaming and these live interviews anywhere but YouTube. That's the goal. What is the why? What is the why? Campo Studio. Let me know. Somebody requested to be in the stream. Oh, Campo Studio. If you want to join the actual stream, click the link in the DM me and I'll send you a link. I'm gonna show y'all how the stream looks right now so that y'all can actually know that I am broadcasting live with a model. We are live on YouTube. That's the comment section on Facebook. Let me show y'all. We are live on YouTube and we are also live on Facebook. But if you click that link that's in my Instagram bio, it will take you directly to the YouTube video. If you want to be in the stream, just send me a DM. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's going to suck to literally be doing modeling for that long and you still feel like you suck. I mean, not suck.
You don't know
you're still stuck.
Yeah. I get it. That makes sense. You have to grow.
Yeah, and that literally comes from not knowing exactly what you're doing or what you want to do or where you're trying to go. Everybody that wants to join the stream, it is a link that I send you. Click the link, download the app. The app is absolutely free. Once you download the app and click into the app, go back, click that link. The link will put you into the guest room, and then I'm able to add you into the actual stream. So besides knowing what you want to do, when it comes to modeling, the second thing is patience. right? So you may see somebody who starts to model in January, and by the summertime, they moving and grooving. But you started at that same time, and you feel like you're moving too slow. You can't compare yourself. You know, everybody looks different. Everybody doesn't have the same followers, the same friends, the same resources, the same connects. You have to be patient. Speaking of patience, everybody don't be concerned about being signed to an agency. If you let an agency come to you, you got more of an advantage than if you go to them. If you go to them, they can reject you. They can not even open up your email at all. If they come to you, you got leverage.
Right.
You know, majority of models will never be signed. So just because you're not a signed model it doesn't mean you're not a real model. There's models who get signed and they never do anything. But I know everybody's goal is to be a signed model.
Right.
You don't need an agency. As long as you got a phone, by us having a phone and having the internet, you almost have the same resources as everybody else.
Yeah.
You can get your own bookings right from a phone. You can find your own photographers. You can model for clothing designers and reach out to them on your own. I know models ask me, how can they become a brand ambassador?
Yeah.
And I tell people, start local. Go to your local boutique. Buy their clothes. Do a photo shoot in the clothes. Don't tell them that you're doing it. Do a photo shoot in the clothes. Email them or send them the photos and tell them they can do whatever they want to do with the photos. That looks more impressive than if you keep hitting them up saying, oh, I love your clothes. I love to model for you. It's like 400 other models doing that. Nobody's going out their way to take the initiative first. You want to be a brand ambassador for your local boutique. Go buy their clothes. Do a shoot. Shoot with somebody that has high quality photos for one. Do a shoot, send them the photos or print the photos out, take it to them, tell them they can do what they want to do with the photos. That is way more impressive than DMing them and inboxing them every day saying, I love your clothes. I would love to model for you. Somebody commented on Instagram. Okay, them Instagram comments coming in really quick. Somebody said the link didn't work. Hold on, y'all. Let me check. Somebody said the link did not work on their phone. All right, so let's check. Yeah, when I click the link, it takes me straight to the YouTube live. Now, if you guys want to join the live, you got to DM me so I can send you the link to join the stream. Timeless said that's exactly what she did or I did. Clyde said what's her Instagram. He also said I go to your YouTube. And then Timeless also said, I think photographers get caught in the limbo too of doing whatever until they start treating it as a real business. It's always best to know what lane you're in instead of trying to be everywhere. My opinion. For me being a magazine owner, the reason why I have 6 different magazines, EVON is fashion and beauty. So for everybody that's watching this on Instagram, EVON Magazine is fashion and beauty. Bold Magazine is glamour. So that's swimsuits, nudes. What else do I do? The sexier forms of modeling, right? EVON Kids is all everybody 18 and under, or 16 and under, my bad. My men's magazine for EVON is all men. My plus size models are EVON Curvy or EVON Curved is for plus size curvy models. Could I put all these models into one magazine? Yeah, but it's gonna look bad to have fashion and beauty and then have kids and then have nudes all in the same magazine. You're gonna be like, what kind of magazine is this? I had to separate all the different forms of modeling into their own magazine. So when somebody asks me what is EVON, I could specifically say what is EVON. Somebody asked me where am I based? I'm based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right, let me send you this link one more time. Let's see. All right. Campo Studio. I sent you the link. Again, click the link and see what happens. Yeah, so that's my two main advice for models or models who get into it. You may not know what you want to do when you start, which is understandable.
Right.
Obviously you may get into modeling, you may be like, oh, I want to do fashion, but then it turns into glamour. That happens also. You know, I got into modeling doing fashion shows first. Magazines was never anywhere near part of my plans.
Yeah.
But now starting in fashion shows and doing magazines, I would never do it. I would never go back to fashion shows. Magazines is right now something that I believe that I can do for the rest of my life. I don't think I could have did fashion shows for the rest of my life. You know, COVID right now got a lot of fashion shows shut down.
Right.
So if I was a person that mainly did fashion shows, I would have nothing right now. I would have to find something that I can do to stay active. You know, even though COVID is not a lot of models shooting, so it's not a lot of content when it comes to magazines, but it's still something that I can do regardless of what happens.
Right.
Unless the world in general goes on a complete lockdown, there's nothing that can stop me from having content for a magazine. Somebody asked me, how do you select what images go on the magazine? Where are you based? We will be contacting you soon. For everybody that's trying to be in a magazine, I can't tell you to click the link in the bio because if you click it, it's going to take you to the YouTube. But anybody that's trying to get into the magazine, DM me when you get off the live, and I'll tell you how to get inside the magazine.
Yeah. Well, Jonathan, I enjoy being on live with you tonight. I have somewhere to be at 11:30.
I know it's definitely right now. It's 10:52 p.m. my time. I know it's late. I definitely know it's late. I know it's late.
Yeah.
But what we will do is we'll do a planned live. Let's make sure I can. What me and you will do a planned live. We'll do it a lot earlier than this. For everybody that's watching on YouTube, this is what we're doing right now. But yeah, we'll do a planned live, and then me and you will actually be able to really, really talk without having to push it this late.
Yeah.
So yeah, as soon as we get off, I will inbox me your number and then inbox you my number, and then we'll set a day and time.
Okay, that sounds
good. And
good.
then that way I'll be able to actually make a flyer and all that stuff. So it'll be promoted the right way.
Okay.
So yep. Whatever you're about to do, you have a good night. You be safe. For everybody that's on Instagram, stay on live, because I think when I go off live on YouTube and Facebook, I'm gonna stay live on Instagram. But yeah, be safe. I will talk to you soon as we get off live.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I enjoyed speaking to everyone this evening.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right. All right. Instagram. What's up? We will be contacting you soon. For everybody that's still watching this on Facebook, which I don't know how many of you are, because I definitely know it's late. I need to stop going live so late, but I'll be having stuff to do during the day. All right, somebody wrote me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I think I might have a guest who will be coming into my YouTube live because the model had to leave. All right, y'all. Instagram, give me 1 sec. All right, so I'm not sure where that inbox came from. Oh, okay. That was about the magazine. All right, so everybody else on YouTube, I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. So if anybody wants to go, what app you use to stream? Oh, so I use 2 different apps. For everybody that's on Instagram that's watching this, I don't go live. I actually broadcast. So I use broadcasting software. I use Restream. Actually, I think Restream is the best one. A lot of people that you see that go live on YouTube, they use Restream. I think Restream is the best one because you can broadcast live on multiple different platforms. So I can go live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Twitch, all at once. Obviously, you need a computer that can push all of that out. But for everybody that wants to broadcast, not go live, but broadcast, use Restream. It does cost. I think it cost me $225 a year. But it's worth it. So if anybody that's watching this on Instagram and you want to do your own podcast or you want to do like your own little TV show, if anybody is on YouTube and you don't have a 1,000 subscribers yet and you still want to go live on YouTube, use Restream. You can also use Twitch too. A lot of gamers, they use Twitch. Twitch is perfectly. Twitch is, obviously YouTube is like the number one place, but Twitch is good also. But Restream allows you to take donations. It allows you to do everything. It also allows you to do a live call-in show. So I have to set up for doing a live call-in show, but I don't have nobody around me that can monitor the calls. So for everybody that's on Instagram watching this right now, I will be back live tomorrow. What I am about to do is I'm about to go live on Twitch because I'm a gamer. But I will be back tomorrow around 8 o'clock my time. I'm in the Midwest. So anybody that's under the same time as me, I should be back live at 8 o'clock tomorrow. So Facebook, YouTube. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And everyone have a good night. But Instagram, y'all stay here. Don't leave. Facebook and YouTube, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna get on Instagram and Twitch and talk to the people. And I will talk to everyone else later.